The CIA collected all the information, and it was plans to hijack 14 747 jumbo jets coming out of Manila and then flying them into buildings all the way up and down the west coast of the United States. So we knew that Mukhtar was a very bad guy and that he was somehow associated with Al-Qaeda, and that Al-Qaeda wanted to use planes as weapons. Okay, so July 6th, 2001, I'm hosting a group of Middle Eastern intelligence officers at CIA headquarters. We used to do this literally every day. They come, we give them a day of briefings, we exchange gifts, we take them to meet the director, get a picture, and then we take them out to dinner. And the next day we do it with intelligence officers from a different country. And the next day from a different country. Every day. So I was entertaining these, they were Arabs, and I scheduled a briefing on Al-Qaeda. The analyst on Al-Qaeda was a young man, 25 years old. No big deal. So it comes time for the briefing, and there's a knock on the door. I open the door, and instead of the analyst, the 25-year-old analyst, it's the director of counterterrorism and the director of operations for the Osama bin Laden group. And I said, gentlemen, this is Ambassador Kofor Black. Ambassador Black is the director of counterterrorism for the CIA for the entire world. He's going to brief you, I guess. I didn't know. I was shocked. He sits down and he says, something terrible is going to happen. We don't know when, we don't know where, but we know it's going to be an attack on an unprecedented scale. He said, we're picking up chatter. For example, Al-Qaeda camp commanders talking to their students, and they're crying and saying, I'll see you in paradise. We're hearing code words for a massive attack. The honey salesman is coming with vast quantities of honey. There's going to be a huge football game. There's going to be a giant wedding. All code words for an attack. So he said, I'm begging you, if you have any sources inside Al-Qaeda, please help us. And they just sat there. So at the end of the day, I sent them back to their hotel, and I went to thank him for taking the time. And I said, Kofor, were you serious? Or were you just saying that for their benefit? And he said, oh, I was deadly serious. Something terrible is coming. And then 2 months later, there it was.